Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We talking Victor Wembanyama and his relationship with Pop. Pop has made it known publicly that he's not going to change him. He's not going to try to change him. And I think that's beautiful news because the Spurs and player relations the last few years have been questionable at best, man. Many times they have had me ready to snap.
Oh, hell no!
Now, obviously, I don't have inner ties to the organization, but it's all throughout Spurs Nation, throughout the fan base. This idea that every player has to be a goody two-shoes, man. It sucks, man.
That's it? That's the best you got?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Because obviously you don't want no Ja Morant type situation on your team. You don't want cancers on your team. But this idea that you have to be like D-Rob and Tim Duncan is just a foolish ideology, especially with these younger players. And I think these last few years have been humbling for Pop, humbling for the Spurs organization, humbling for Spurs Nation. You know, maybe we could have did some things differently with Kawhi. Maybe we could have did some things differently with Aldridge or with Lonnie, you know, or with DeRozan. You never know, because our reputation of being unrelenting is not a popular thing amongst players. It's popular among the fan base, but it's not popular among players. You know, these clutch sports type of players. So you have to keep that in mind. Another thing I liked about what Pop said was that he learned from Manu. He learned that, hey, you know what? This player is special. I can't try to mold him into who I want him to be. I have to try to guide him. And that's the stance he's taking with Wemby. Another thing, too, that people don't want to talk about is that predator teams like LA Lakers, the Clippers, New York, they see the charisma that Wembanyama has, and they're hoping that the Spurs fumble player relations somewhere down the line so they can scoop him up. Don't forget how Orlando lost out on Shaq, and heck, how we almost lost to Orlando with Tim Duncan. You know, these guys are waiting in the wings, so player relations, coach relations is very important. So I'm happy that Pop is taking this stance hard and early. All right, guys, this is it for this one, a short one today. Let me know in the comment section, are you impressed by Pop's stance, his public stance on this situation? You know, he usually makes these moves, but not necessarily publicly. I'm glad that he made it public that, yo, I'm not going to try to change you. I'm going to support you. I'm going to coach you. Great job by Pop and the San Antonio Spurs organization by getting right off the bat. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.